Here in Leviticus 4, I'll take in half 1 to 18. The Lord said to Moses, "Say to the Israelites, when anyone sins unintentionally and does what is forbidden in any of the Lord's commands," meaning they don't know the law, Uh, ignorance non excuse de lei, Latin. Ignorance doesn't excuse you from the law. If the anointed priest sins, bringing guilt on the people, he must bring to the Lord a young bull without a defect as a sin offering for the sin he has committed. He is to present the bull at the entrance to the tent of meeting before the Lord. He is to lay his hand on its head and slaughter it before the Lord. Then the anointed priest shall take some of the bull's blood and carry it to the tent of meeting. He is to dip his finger into the blood and sprinkle some of it 7 times before the Lord in front of the curtain of the sanctuary. The priest shall then put some of the blood on the horns of the altar, a fragrant incense that is before the Lord in the tent of meeting. The rest of the bull's blood he shall pour out on the base of the altar of the burnt offering at the entrance of the tent of meeting. He shall remove all the fat from the bull of the sin offering, that fat that covers the inner parts that is connected to them, both kidneys with the fat on them near the loins, and the covering of the liver, which he shall remove with the kidneys, just as fat is removed from the ox sacrifice as a fellowship offering. Then the priest shall burn them on the altar of burnt offering, but the hide of the bull and all its flesh, as well as the head and legs, the inner parts and offal, that is, all the rest of the bull, he must take outside the camp to a place ceremonially unclean, where the ashes are thrown, and burnt it in a wood fire on the ash heap. If the whole Israelite community sins unintentionally and does what is forbidden in any of the Lord's commands, even though the community is unaware of the matter, they are guilty. When they become aware of the sin they committed, the assembly must bring a young bull as a sin offering and present it before the tent of meeting. The elders of the community are to lay their hands on the bull's head before the Lord, and the bull shall be slaughtered before the Lord. Then the anointed priest is to take some of the bull's blood into the tent of meeting. He shall dip his finger into the blood and sprinkle it before the Lord 7 times in front of the curtain. He is to put some of the blood on the horns of the altar that is before the Lord in the tent of meeting. The rest of the blood he shall pour out at the base of the altar of burnt offerings at the entrance to the tent of meeting. That's verse 18. So that's Leviticus 4, 1 to 18. I'll take 19 to 35 later. Okay, bye.